Well, good evening and welcome to week 13 of the 2020 WebCenter Olympics. This week, we're going to talk a little bit more specifically about some of the business categories that we find ourselves approaching, but we're going to talk about some interest-creating remarks and some information that you can continue to add value when you're talking to these business candidates. We've got some incredible tools and resources for WebCenter owners to really help you grow your WebCenter business base. And it's all too often that we have WebCenter owners that inquire, where can I get information, or what would be best in this instance, or what about this type of business? What would be some good information, or what best product fits this type of business? Well, we're going to talk about that this evening and how to leverage that tool that I'm referencing. But we're also going to talk about adding on other B2B services that fit very nicely in your conversation with business owners and candidates. So we're going to talk about what it's like to operate a business decades ago versus nowadays. We're going to talk about some of these industry specific categories, and we're going to talk about other B2B services. When you look back a couple of decades ago and you look in the early 90s, in order to be a successful business owner, you had to operate your business. You could take out a yellow page or a phone book type of advertisement. You could run a weekly ad in your newspaper, and you could focus on building your word of mouth marketing efforts. So you could really just focus on operating your business. But nowadays, business owners have so many more headaches, right? They've got to wear so many different hats and make so many different decisions. And really, it's because marketing and advertising has become so fragmented, even through technology. Nowadays, a business owner has to worry about their website, their mobile presence, their search engine rankings, their social media engagement and following. They got to pay attention to their online advertising, maybe some search engine marketing. They got to think about their content marketing and maybe potential blogs, as well as review sites and what's being said about them online and their online reputation. They still may have some print advertisements in their local newspaper or yellow page ads. And then they still want to focus on that word of mouth marketing, and then still have to worry about operating their business, running their business. So you can see that nowadays there's just so many more areas of stress for a business owner. And that's why it's so important to realize that we offer an all-inclusive solution to really address a lot of these concerns that a business owner should have in today's marketplace. So we offer simplicity, synergy, accessibility, everything from website and website design to website maintenance, as well as a strong social media presence and other digital marketing products and some other options, all available through MA Web Centers. So in order to make a better recommendation, you need to understand what is important in each industry or each business category. So we have this incredible tool that is available for download on support materials on unfranchised.com, and it's also available on MAWC411.com, and it's one of our top 6 recommended downloads, so you will find that on the launch tab. So when you have a brand new web center owner or someone coming into this division, bring them to MAWC411.com and direct them to the launch tab. On that launch page, there is a welcome to Web Centers video, but there's also the 6 most important downloads for their success right there on that page, and this happens to be one of them. We call it the Marketing Manual. It goes over successful strategies, recommendations, terminology, different digital marketing products and services, and then breaks out each different business category with recommendations and what to look for, what to recommend a business candidate or even a client for that matter. So it can be used as a great introductory tool or a great piece that you can share with a candidate, or it can also serve as a follow-up tool or as an added consultation type of conversation down the road once you have a client already on board. It just serves as some more discussion points to further grow their digital marketing presence. So let's go through some of these different categories, and we'll start with probably our most popular category is service-based businesses. And the reason why it's one of the most common categories that we deal with is because it's so vast, it's so broad. There are so many different types of service-based businesses. We can talk about the health professionals. We talk about dental offices. We talk about orthodontists. We talk about prosthodontists, we talk about periodontists, we talk about cosmetic dentistry. Then we move over into other health professionals. We talk about general practitioners. Then we talk about allied health professionals. Some of the other specialties, cardiologists, orthopedics, physical therapy, occupational therapy. Then you move into contracting services, right? You talk about home builders, home remodelers, kitchen and bath remodel, roofing and siding contractors, landscape construction, landscape contractors. The list goes on and on. Painting contractors. Then you can go into the automobile industry. You can talk about auto repair, auto and collision. Then professional services, from attorneys to law firms to accountants and CPAs and bookkeepers and tax professionals. So you can see that service-based businesses really encompass so many different types of businesses. So while there might be some broad recommendations across all service-based businesses, within each category, there might be additional recommendations. And we have done some blog articles as well as some videos in the past, more specific into certain niche markets. But let's talk about service-based business and what is most powerful about having a responsive website. What are some features that they should really look at and what you should encourage as a WebCenter professional? Well, what about having lifestyle images? So important to have lifestyle images, well-lit photography, and if they don't have it, they should hire a photographer or get great photos, or in some cases, use stock images because it really is important to the visibility of their business in terms of the perception when someone looks at a website. So lifestyle images. What about completed projects, maybe before and after photos, a gallery or portfolio of some of their work? What about their experience in their licensure or certifications? The ability to have appointments and scheduling, frequently asked questions section. Is there an ability to have a newsletter sign up and capture email addresses or phone numbers for ongoing communication? What about locations in Google Maps if they have a physical brick and mortar location or multiple locations? What about the ability to make an online payment or a deposit or have a gift certificate or pay an invoice online? So these are some things to look for when you're doing your current research on a candidate, but it's also great for your consultation appointments to ask these types of questions because it may be important to them or it may not, but you'll never know unless you ask the business owner if they've ever thought about these types of things on their website. It's also a great follow-up tool to ask these questions, or in an ongoing basis, building that relationship further down the road. Having these discussion points is critical to really providing that value as a WebCenter owner. When we talk about being found on the search engines, why is that important? Because people searching on a search engine are looking for a business to provide that service. So there's no better way to market to that brand new potential client or prospect for them than being on the search engine, having a positive search engine ranking. So are they showing up in the map section? Are they showing up in some of the listings? Are they showing up in the organic placement for the service category in their local geography? And what about paid ads? Where are their competitors? Where are they showing up? So the important thing here is when you're looking at the service category, it might be specific, not just health professional or doctor, but what is their specialty? Are they a cardiologist? Are they an orthopedist? Are they an osteopath? A naturopath, right? So what is a specific category as well as the geography, right? When people are looking on search engines, they're looking for local businesses. And then reputation is everything. Everyone's searching for reviews and testimonials, positive and negative reviews. So having the listings and review sites is important for service-based businesses, right? Where else are they listed? Other business listings and directory sites. What about review sites and online reputation? Sites such as Angie's List, The Knot, Yelp, contractors.com, attorneys.com, legal.com, right? There's so many different websites out there where they can have some visibility. So it's important that they're there, but it's also important how they're perceived on those sites. Taking it a step further, we start looking at their social media presence. Are they on Facebook? They might be on Facebook on a personal profile page, but do they have a business page? Do they have a group? Are they using LinkedIn? Do they have a company profile on LinkedIn? What about Instagram? Do they have a business profile on Instagram where they can feature some of their work? What about Facebook ads? And how is the engagement? Even if they have a Facebook page or an Instagram profile or a LinkedIn page, how often are they posting? How consistent? And if they get likes and follows and comments, are they engaging with those potential patrons? And of course, are they tagging and hashtagging products that they use, brands that they use, services that they offer, right? Another great way to gain attraction online. And then, of course, communication. What about email marketing? Do they have a monthly newsletter to inform and educate their prospects and or clients? And how are they promoting upcoming events or specials, right? It's not just to be promoting, but it's also to engage, inform, train, as well as promote. So are they using email marketing or even text message marketing for these purposes? Lastly, how can they increase revenue and decrease expenses? Well, we have the Affiliate Publishers Network program, the ability to kind of have a commercial account or a buy in bulk type of program, a Shop.com partner program. What about doing a Shop.com business spending assessment? And of course, merchant services through iTransact, or even the app company with mobile applications, right? So there's so much to look at rather than just websites. So moving from the service-based industry into another big category, let's talk about restaurants. What is so important to have on a restaurant website? Well, vivid images. Is there clear, crisp, great images of the food that they offer? Now, they might not have the food that comes right out of the kitchen, but they should prepare food just for images, and they should hire a photographer to create some specialized or professional photos for their website. Each of their dishes should have a clean, crisp image of their dish. What about their location, their staff, right? Friendly, smiling. Now, when it comes to facility pictures, they have to be a little bit careful. They don't want to have it be overcrowded where it might be something that turns people away, but they also don't want to have an empty restaurant because then people start wondering why the restaurant is empty. So it's got to have that delicate balance. Again, beyond vivid images, is it mobile friendly? You know, more than 70% of the internet traffic comes from a mobile device. That means that especially in a local search, someone's pulling up a restaurant, it's going to be on a mobile device. So the website better be mobile friendly. And what about their menu? Is their menu available and is it user friendly? So if someone clicks on menu, does it download a PDF to their phone or their tablet or their computer, or does it pull up an actual menu online, right? Always be thinking of what the consumer or their consumer is feeling. Is there ability to create online reservations, or do they use an app like OpenTable or Urban Spoon or anything like that to help them with online reservations? Are they using any type of online ordering system? Are they using Uber Eats? Are they using Grubhub? What are the things that can help this restaurant? What about gift cards and gift certificates? Do they have other events happening at their location? Do they have a banquet facility? Do they do catering? What about live music and entertainment? Or are there certain evenings where maybe it's game night, right? Or trivia nights or Keno or whatever it might be? Is there a calendar of events on their website? And of course, contact information and hours of operation. But what about lunch specials, dinner specials, happy hours, special events? Also important to be featured prominently on their website. And of course, when people are searching for a new place to go to eat, they're going to ask their friends, they're going to ask on social media, but they also might just go to a search, especially if they're traveling. They're on a road trip, they're traveling to a new destination, they're going to go to the search engines to try to find a certain type of food in that geography. So, is the restaurant showing up in the map section, the listings, organic placement for the specific food category, right? It's not just restaurants in a certain location. They're going to be looking for fine dining, Italian cuisine, Greek restaurant, Mediterranean, Thai food, right? All the different categories for restaurants and all the different food types. Is it dine-in? Is it takeout? Is it delivery? Is it sushi? Is it Japanese? Is it hibachi? Right? So there's so much that has to go into the thought process of ranking on the search engines. And then, of course, in the geography, and there might be multiple locations. Many restaurants have multiple locations. So that's going to be important in their online marketing efforts as well. And then, of course, what about listings and reviews? We talk about this all the time, but where are people, searching for reviews? They're searching online. So what is the online reputation about the food quality, the food service, the location, the cleanliness, You've seen it as a consumer. If you've done a search before, if you've gone to the review sites, you're reading through a lot of these reviews. And of course, social media and email marketing. Is there engagement? Is there a potential loyalty program? And is there any interaction? And then fast forwarding, what about referrals and collaboration? What are some ways that they could increase foot traffic from partnerships and affiliations? So now there might be some things that you could recommend to a business owner or candidate that have nothing to do with any product or service that MA Web Centers offers. However, by making these recommendations, it enhances the fact that you're looking out for their best interest. You want them to increase revenue and really have that strong relationship. By providing these inside tips and tricks, they're then going to notice that you are doing what's in their best interest, and that's going to increase the value or perceived value, the credibility and trust they have in you as a consultant or a business professional. So what do we mean by collaboration? Well, if they are doing an event, maybe they're doing a paint night or a pottery night, or they've got a live band, they've got live music coming in, are they working in collaborative efforts with those other professionals where they can piggyback on their marketing efforts from the people that are coming into their facility and vice versa? It really has to be a collaborative effort. So if they've got a band coming in, where is the band promoting themselves, and can the restaurant also partner with them in terms of where they're marketing? Maybe they're marketing online, their Facebook page. Can they make sure that the restaurant has a link or their menu or specials that might happen for that event? Maybe it's a paint night, like we said. Are they bringing in someone that's running that paint night? And is the restaurant doing any additional marketing through the paint night clientele? Right? So sometimes we have to think a little bit creatively and outside of the box and outside of what we offer. And that's why the marketing manual is great. It just has some great tips that you can have discussions with your candidates and your clients. And affiliations, maybe it's a chamber meeting, a Rotary club that's coming into a certain restaurant for their meetings, or a networking event, BNI. Right? How can the restaurant or the facility leverage the membership or the contact or that association, organization, or affiliation in order to expand their horizons? Right? Maybe they're doing a charitable event. Maybe they're working with a church or another nonprofit in the area. Maybe they're catering an event. Maybe it's a golf outing that they're catering. Well, what organization is hosting the golf outing, and how can the restaurant really maximize that relationship? Right? So these are questions that you can ask along the way that gets the business owner thinking outside of their particular business, because they are stuck in that business and sometimes they've got clouded judgment because of it and they're emotionally tied to that business. But you come in as an outsider making these recommendations and it can really fast forward the relationship and the value that you bring. What about decreasing expenses, right? Reducing any operating costs, the cost of maintenance, cost of goods, the merchant services. And of course, any add-on products and services, right? Adding streams of revenue can be important. So maybe it is a restaurant that hasn't done live entertainment before. Have they ever considered it? Why or why not? Is it that it was too costly, or would it be something that didn't really fit into their establishment or their clientele? Or maybe they've got to find something else. Maybe it's not music. Maybe they could bring in an art gallery, or maybe they could have other functions, catering, or even retailing some products. Maybe they got promotional items like hats, t-shirts, buttons, pens, menu items, coasters, bottle openers. And again, we might be able to offer that through a partner store, but just by making that recommendation to help them get their word out there about their restaurant might go a long way for your relationship with them. Now let's move over to another big category, our education-based businesses. So think about education-based businesses, nurseries, daycares, martial arts studios, dojos, taekwondo facilities, dance studios, gymnastics facilities, somewhere for swimming lessons, the YMCA, right? Rec facilities, recreational camps, summer camps, your private schools, your community colleges, your higher education facilities, right? Your other universities and establishments. Now, they might be all set with their website presence, but they're always shopping out vendors to do their digital marketing. So whether it's online reputation management, search engine optimization, or even search engine marketing to help them with their Google advertising. So let's go back and talk about some of the websites for some of these types of recreational or education-based businesses. Lifestyle images. Again, look at the picture here on the screen and realize that this is a teacher, a teaching assistant, a paraprofessional, whoever it might be. She's smiling. The room color is vibrant. The blocks are colorful. The child is engaged. There's so much happening subconsciously in this image that really is a great lifestyle image to be on a website of this case. And it's just an example. So think of the color schemes and that it matches with the core values and the type of education-based business that their business is, right? What about student life, teams, other extracurricular activities, classes and courses and curriculum? What about events, community involvement, any community events happening? The ability for scheduling, or at least having a schedule offered available to read class descriptions and the schedule availability. What about enrollment? Is it open enrollment? Is there an enrollment period? What happens with registration? Frequently asked questions, newsletter sign up, and so much more. And again, when you look at different events, are those on the website with a clear message of when those events are happening and a short description so that it helps market the events? What about social media? Engagement and interaction, of course. When it's someone, the adult population, maybe a community college, maybe it's a beauty school, maybe it's a trade school, maybe a university, reposting student posts. Great way to get some engagement on social media. Resharing what students are saying on the particular pages. And then, of course, leveraging videos and stories, using the stories feature on Instagram and Facebook, really showing almost like a running commercial of the university, or in any case, education-based business. But the idea is to run the stories of the activities and specialties that are happening. And it's a great way to have a catalog or a living brochure, so to speak, each and every day using the stories features on some of these networks. And of course, Facebook ads, a great way to capture the population's attention is using Facebook advertising, right? Very high return on investment for education-based businesses, certainly from the targeting through the demographic and profile information that is available. Now, when we move forward, we start looking at search engine placement. Well, of course, there should be maps, locations, listings, organic placement for specialty or category. Is it an automotive school? Is it a cosmetology school? Is it a school for aesthetics? Is it a design school? Is it a college of arts and humanities? Is it a cuisine? Right? So it's very important to be specific. And then, of course, the geography. Is it local or regional based on the campuses? Do they have one location or multiple locations? All very critical information when designing a digital marketing program. And then, of course, Google Ads based on seasonal campaigns, right? If it's an enrollment period, very important to get some Google advertising out there for an open enrollment. Maybe it's a short or intersession that's happening over summertime or during the winter holiday, right? There might be some adult audit classes available in certain seasons. So they have to be very specific about what they're trying to market for, what they're trying to attract. And it's all part of a robust digital marketing strategy. And of course, reviews. People are checking on reviews all the time. So again, having a strong reputation management program in place to really review their listings, their reviews across social sites as well. And lastly, communication, right? Email and text message marketing. Are they engaging with their base? Do they have a loyal following? Is there any interaction with the students or the parents of the students? And then most importantly, what are they using for notifications and announcements, right? What about inclement weather delays, construction that may be happening? About events and promotions happening on an ongoing basis, right? How are they getting the word out? Are they just using social media? Are they just using the website? Are they just using flyers around campus? What other methods could they be using, such as email or text message marketing? And then as we move forward and we start looking at beyond education, we start looking at retail, right? We look at brick and mortar storefronts and online retail as well. So on their website, Is it updated to reflect the seasons, right? So the display, the design, does it have the feel of the season? Are they using bright, rich colors in the summertime? And then are they using some cooler colors in the winter time? Are they using colors associated with the holidays or the seasons throughout the year? Just by changing some design elements can also increase the engagement on a website. And then, of course, are there daily or weekly specials? What are their top products? Maybe there's a clickable slideshow as the banner that can kind of act as an advertisement for certain products. Store images, their staff, their team, again, lifestyle images. What about shipping policies? If someone calls in an order or if there's an online commerce, what are the shipping policies? What are the return policies? All of that is critical to the success of an online marketing program, certainly geared towards a website for a retail business. And again, are there multiple locations? Where are they found? Are there certain items that are only at certain locations? And of course, we want all businesses to really focus on e-commerce. Are they e-commerce enabled currently? How is it going for them? Are they tracking it? Is there a dashboard? How are their sales going? And of course, what are their top products? Can they sort through and find that information? How easy is it for them to gather that important data from their current e-commerce solution? Is there the ability to use coupon or promotional codes? Can they use email newsletters that push out these codes, right? So the idea is, how can this be a valuable asset to help them grow their business rather than just an expense where they're just trying to use it as a marketing tool? It's got to be something that is streamlining business practices as well. And of course, search engine placement, they got to show up in the map section for all of their locations. They should show up in the organic placement, as well as the listing and directory sites, as well as targeted ads, not only based on the storefront, but also the specific products they're looking to sell. Now, when we talk about search engine placement, we can then make recommendations. Are they leveraging, the shopping through Google? Are they leveraging Amazon or eBay or any other affiliates? Maybe a Shopify. Maybe they're looking at Etsy. What else are they doing as other sales channels? And again, this comes down to, taking off your WebCenter hat and really recommending that they look at these other sales channels, or if they have looked at them, as part of a robust marketing strategy. And of course, we want to be part of the mix, but the idea is that you want to ask the questions to see what they're doing, what they're not doing, to provide potential areas where they can improve. The idea is, if you can make recommendations that help improve their sales and decrease their expenses, then you are a hero. You're doing your best job, and you're really focused on building that value. Social media, again, we keep coming back to that word, engagement and interaction. I know it says repost student posts, but really clients and customers, reposting client posts. Again, leveraging videos and stories of all of the products and services. Maybe there's a new release. Maybe a designer has a new release coming out, and having stories of all their different pieces across one day would be a phenomenal way to leverage the stories feature, showcasing their various specialties or designs that are coming out, or new products that are coming soon, right? Building up that anticipation. And of course, they should be leveraging Facebook ads as well for a high return on investment. And then lastly, email and text marketing. When we talk about the digital marketing components, are there loyalty programs? Do they have a rewards program? Are they promoting it? Are they pushing out promotions and discounts and coupon codes? What about notifications and announcements? How are they getting the word out? And are they having any events, promotions, deals, or specials? And it's all part of that digital marketing strategy. And then as we move into business services, obviously merchant services are important for storefronts and retail as well. So maybe you talk to them about iTransact or what they're doing to cut down on a transaction fees, right? So a lot to discuss when it comes to storefronts and retail. So alongside our digital marketing strategies and everything that WebCenters has to offer, we can also start talking about some other B2B services. Well, let's talk a little bit about referral marketing, right? Referral marketing. We're very familiar with referral marketing because it's something that we specialize in, but most businesses don't understand how powerful it can be. So you can ask questions like this. Did you know that referral marketing generates 3 to 5 times more the conversion rate than other marketing? The lifetime value of a referred customer is 25% higher than other customers. That's another reason why referred business is so critical to growing and scaling a business, because guess what? the value is much more for those referred customers. And then look at this. Customers acquired by referrals spend 2 times more than the average customer. So every business would prefer to have referred customers. And why is it? Because again, it comes down to know, like, and trust, right? When you get a recommendation from a friend, a family member, a colleague, guess what? You trust the business and it adds a layer of credibility. You're willing to spend more money there as well. So clients who participate in referral marketing programs see an average of almost 10% increase in sales. So a question could be, how would you like to see nearly 10% increase in your sales next year? Well, I would love to. How would I do that? Well, have you ever considered referral marketing? Do you know what referral marketing is? Have you ever leveraged affiliate marketing or done any type of promotion of a referral or loyalty program? Right? It gives you those talking points to really open up their mind to some other things. Now, one of the affiliate programs that we have is called Affiliate Publisher Network, the APN program. It's ideal for service or retail businesses. There's no overhead, and Shop.com handles everything. It allows our products, MA exclusive brands and Shop.com partner brands, to be showcased on a client's website or blog where they don't have to handle the inventory. They can just sell the products on demand. Shop fulfills the order and they just earn a commission, right? So we pay your client a referral fee for marketing that product. You, as a WebCenter owner, earn the IBV for all the sales generated, or in some case, MA exclusive brands, you get the BV generated. So each unfranchise across the globe, each unfranchise owner has their own unique publisher ID. You can find that on unfranchise.com under my account, and you can go to my services and you can look for affiliate publisher. You can look for affiliate publisher ID. You can search for products and services and get the unique code that you can publish online, and it tracks all of that back to your shop.com, where you get the retail profit remaining as well as the BV or IBV generated, and you get any new customer as one of your customers. Now, for those in the US, you can also leverage the Affiliate Publisher Network through affiliate.shop.com to create your own affiliates, where it's all automated and tracking happens behind the scenes, where the affiliate earns 15% commission on any MA brands sold through their website or blog, and they earn 3% commission on any partner store products sold through those links. So you can simply have them register at affiliate.shop.com through the preferred customer account that they registered through your shop.com. It connects to you. Any clients of theirs or customers that shop on their website or blog create a new customer account for your shop.com. They order something, shop.com fulfills the order. Your affiliate, which is your website owner or blog owner, gets the referral commission. They get access to transparent reporting, and you get the remaining retail profit and any BV or IBV generated. It's incredible. It's a great way for them to increase revenue through their website without having an e-commerce channel through any of their businesses. So it's such a great program and a way for these businesses that aren't currently involved in e-commerce to start getting their feet wet with it. Now, through WebCenter clients, through their dashboard and their website editor, we actually have a Shop.com widget. So they can add any of these Shop.com products to their existing MA WebCenter's website very easily. With a click of a button, they can open up the Shop.com widget, do a search for a product category, any product keywords, and identify what they're looking to display. And then those products are pushed onto their website. They're pushed onto their website or blog. In this case, it's the MA WebCenter website. And then all these products are linked to your website, yourshop.com. So when someone clicks view product, they go to yourshop.com and they could purchase it. Your website client actually earns commission for that. It's unbelievable. So if you want more information, search out the Affiliate Publisher Network, and it's tied right into WebCenters. Now, another way for them to either decrease expenses or increase their revenue is by creating your own commercial account. Now, there's not an official commercial account program. However, you can work to create that type of account with a business, right? And why would we do that? Well, it's a multiplier because we know that most businesses spend more money than an average household in overhead expenses. We also know that service-based businesses, where we can place our MA brands they have more clients than we have customers. So they already have a built-in customer base that may want or need our products. So here's how it works, right? You have your base 10 7 strong, whereby each customer orders 30 BV per month times 10 customers. It creates 300 BV per month, right? Now, you as an unfranchised owner and your organization each use 100 BV personally, which means that your unfranchise is worth 400 BV per month. As you build out base 10 7 strong, 3 UFOs on the left and 3 UFOs on the right, all doing 400 BV per month, that creates 1,200 in group business volume on your left and 1,200 group business volume on your right, and that's an ongoing $300 commission check when you build out base 10 7 strong. However, what happens when you have a commercial business, a business that has more clients? They're either ordering for personal use in large quantities or reselling it to their clients. What happens if you've got a commercial account that has 800 BV per month and each UFO can establish one business account? Now all of a sudden there's tremendous group volume happening on the left and right sides where you could triple your commissions through this type of thinking. So any business qualifies, right? Any business qualifies. So for personal use, a business that wants to use exclusive Market America products for their business. For example, maybe a commercial cleaning company wants to use Snap cleaning products in their day-to-day operations, or a daycare that would like to use DNA Miracles products for their children, right? Or perhaps there's a gym that uses a disinfectant. They want to use a Snap disinfectant to clean their facility. Or for those businesses that are at least 51% or more service-based, meaning less than 49% from retail, and they like to resell our products, they can do that. You can establish a relationship whereby you may offer them a discount on the retail cost, maybe not give them wholesale or unfranchised cost, but you give them a discount on volume. And for example, a salon that wants to carry Motives cosmetics for purchase, or a gym that wants to have isotonics or TLS, you can give them a slight discount so that they can mark that up and earn a retail profit. But who's going to generate all that BV? You as the WebCenter owner or unfranchised owner, and that gets to be placed in your organization for everyone. Now, it's also a great test run or a trial marketing program, because once they have established clients and customers in their establishment that want these products, well, now the conversation about becoming an unfranchised owner becomes very valuable to them because they already have customers. Now they can earn the ongoing BV commissions as well. So what are some potential products? What about Motives Cosmetics, Lumiere de Vie, Fix, Cell Labs, Royal Spa, Snap, DNA Miracles, Global Care, AutoWorks, Awake Energy? So when you start thinking about all the different businesses that we talked about restaurants, right? Maybe they're using Awake, maybe they're using Mochitonics, right? Maybe it's a beauty school and they want to use Motives Cosmetics, or maybe aesthetics, they want to use Lumiere de Vie or some of the other skincare products like Cell Labs. Or maybe it's a nursery school or a daycare that wants to talk about having children's health products. Or maybe it's a health professional that is interested in nutrimetrics down the road, right? So the idea is you want to expand the revenue opportunities. So the process is simple. Identify potential candidates, right? Just like your 5 C's. Conduct a business spending assessment. Share product information. Share the potential savings and or potential revenue. And then place the order yourself through your back office, your unfranchise.com, and then charge them directly. And then you capture all that BV. Now, if you are going to have them in a position where they want to retail or resell our MA branded products, well, you want to assist your client in merchandising systems for retailing those products. Don't just let them do it themselves. Don't think that's a traditional inventory where they just stick it on a shelf and people will buy it. Help encourage them and train them on systems that we know that work, right? What type of events, what kind of VIP events could we do? What kind of things could be offered at the point of sale? What could be printed? What kind of marketing tools, sales aids do we have? What kind of videos could they push out to their clients through email? Or what could they do on their social media? Or what kind of trial size marketing sample sizes could they provide? The idea is that you are just trying to expand your footprint as well. So how do you start the conversation? Well, you can talk about it through the business spending assessment. I would encourage each and every one of you to go to all of your existing clients and candidates and just say, hey, would you give me 10 to 15 minutes if I could help you find ways to decrease your expenses or increase your revenue? right? What business owner is going to say no to that, right? Can we take 10 or 15 minutes? I'd like to see if I can find a way to help you decrease your expenses or increase your revenue. All I need is 10 to 15 minutes of your time, ask you some questions, and I'll do some research to see if I can help find you some savings or increase a revenue stream for your business. How does that sound, right? It's as simple as just asking questions to gather the information. And then, of course, what partner stores could you recommend through your shop.com, right? National Business Furniture, Dell, Shop Travel, Avery, FedEx, Staples, Personalization Mall, shop.com Office Supplies, Checks in the Mail, Home Depot, QuickBooks, right? So many different partners. We've got thousands of partner stores, and most of your business clients are purchasing these types of products at some other vendor, or in some cases, they might already have an account at some of these stores whereby they could be earning cash back and you could be earning IBV for all of their purchases. So again, it's as simple as introducing them to your shop.com, doing a shop.com overview, doing the business spending assessment, and find some savings for them. They're going to be so happy that you did that for them. And again, it builds credibility and trust. Okay, what about merchant services? Most businesses are accepting credit cards. Well, we've got a great merchant service provider through iTransact, right? You already know plenty of businesses that need merchant services. So it's a BV machine. It's a simple referral approach. The question is simple. Who does your merchant account? Who does your merchant account? And then you make the recommendation. I have a business partnership with a company that can save most merchants 10 to 25% on credit card processing. Would you like to see how much we can save you? Right? It's as simple as that. iTransact will conduct a sure save analysis and provide the 10 to 25% savings for the merchant. And on any of the fees that iTransact collects on a monthly basis, you earn 40% in BV for that customer. Now, you have to have iTransact yourself to capture that volume, but lots of information available on ma.itransact.com. I encourage you to visit that website. Again, ma.itransact.com. It is available currently only in the US. On that landing page, plenty of information, how-to videos, frequently asked questions, support, the various apps, and of course the referral program for you to earn BV. Now, you can click on that button and now you can sign up to track your referrals, right? There's a great little script here for you to follow, and you can actually see what that process is. If someone has been contacted, if they're connected, have they been followed up with, and you can log in to track how much BV has been generated from your referral. So again, visit ma.itransact.com. And another great partner store that people ask us about all the time with MA Web Centers is, do you guys currently provide mobile apps? Well, we don't exclusively through MA Web Centers, but we do have a partner store called the App Company. You can simply go to shop.com, search the App Company. You can go to theappcompany.com directly. Shop Buddy will pop up. You can activate your IBV or activate cash back for the client or candidate. And it's all the information about their mobile apps programs. So the appcompany.com/marketamerica is a great landing page that they put together. They will do a call or an overview for your potential candidate. There's 3 tiers and pricing options available for mobile app development. They also manage the apps on an ongoing basis. They load it up on the various platforms. They maintain it, make sure everything is upgraded and working on a monthly basis. They do custom apps as well, and they do have a shop.com partnership, which is incredible. So again, you got to think sometimes outside of just digital marketing and really look at the bigger picture in terms of how we can help businesses increase revenue, decrease expenses, market their business, engage with their clients, streamline business practices, everything that we talk about in terms of the benefits of what we do with an all-inclusive marketing solution. So again, it all comes down to revisiting your list, taking action, and most importantly, following up. Right now is a great time to be following up with everyone on your list, even if it's just to do that business spending assessment. And I will tell you that if you start there, you will start conversations that are related more specifically to marketing, advertising, their online efforts, and other products and services that you can provide them through your MA Web Center business.